The odds for Offensive Rookie of the Year have never been closer in terms of Bo Nix giving Jaden Daniels a run for that award.
Josh Allen, Saquon Barkley occupy the top two spots when it does come to the odds of winning the MVP award. So obviously Josh is the heavy favorite to win the glorified quarterback award. But what would Saquon need to do in these final 5 games of the season to try and become the first running back to win that award since Adrian Peterson in 2012?
So it's 5 weeks, yeah. He would need to like send edible arrangements or like a gift basket to all of the voters each week. It is a vibes award. As much as I love Saquon's case there, I just have a hard time seeing the voters breaking with tradition. It's just not, it does not go to running backs. And even when Adrian Peterson won it, it was a very different league back then. I'm glad that we're seeing this resurgence of running backs, but it is vibes. I think a lot of this too, save your money. A lot of this is Vegas trying to throw things out there.
Yep.
So you put your money elsewhere and whatever, and then like somebody else wins. But I don't know. If I had, the one thing I will say, if I had to bet, I would say it's going to a quarterback. So.
Chris, are you going quarterback, or do you think there's anybody else that we're forgetting about?
No, I'm actually in the camp that Josh is the MVP frontrunner right now, and I think he kind of has been sneaky for the last few weeks. Sunday night was his real stamp on the race, in my opinion, but it is totally vibes based. And how are you going to argue anti-Josh when the Bills are either the 1 or 2 seed in the AFC and they're doing snow angels, and he's really put this team on his back, right? Like, it's a results-based business. We all know it. So that's why I think Josh is the front runner, and that's why I think he'll win it.
Right now, it seems like a battle between Jaden Daniels and Bo Nix for Rookie of the Year, with the former having a decent lead. But do you think Bo can do enough in the final 5 weeks to overtake him for that award, Chris?
Well, the odds for Offensive Rookie of the Year have never been closer in terms of Bo Nix giving Jaden Daniels a run for that award. I was not a Bo Nix believer coming into the season, but I still do think that Jaden Daniels and what he's done with Commanders gives him the slightest of edges down the stretch. And if the Commanders can hang on to an NFC wildcard spot, I think it'll be enough to get him in, only because probably the Commanders are a worse overall team than the Broncos right now. You saw Denver's defense with 2 pick sixes on Monday Night Football. I don't think Washington's defense is anywhere near that. Run game, offensive line, I give that edge to the Broncos as well. So all things considered, if it's even the rest of the way, I think Daniels has done enough to hang on to it.
Hey, sports fans, if you want to see more conversations with athletes and stars, check out these videos right here, and be sure to subscribe for more from USA Today Sports.